everyone. I want to ask you today, what is your ecological footprint? The definition of an ecological footprint is how we measure how much we use and consume in relation to our environment's capacity to provide and support our human needs. Have you ever given thought to how you live and the choices that you make daily and its effects on our ecosystem? The average person will contribute approximately 130.4 pounds of plastic waste per year. There is no doubt that the pollution of plastic is a growing threat, and according to the Marine Conservation Institute's webpage, the ocean is the largest ecosystem on Earth. It is the planet's life support system. Oceans generate half of the oxygen we breathe, and at any given moment, they contain more than 97% of the world's water. Oceans provide at least a sixth of the animal protein that we consume. The living ocean absorbs carbon dioxide from our atmosphere and reduces climate change impacts. The diversity and productivity of the world's oceans is a vital interest in humankind. Our security, our economy, and our very survival all require healthy oceans. Yes. Now I know people love the convenience of using plastic, and it's only logical that we make a change because our Earth is at stake. People need to play a more proactive role in lessening their ecological footprint by reducing their use of plastics in order to preserve our oceans, marine life, and ultimately our own lives. Today I want to help you learn to do your part of conserving our ecosystem by discussing a few ways that we can all do our share. One way that we can help do our part is by reducing the amount of single-use plastic items that we consume. Think about it. These are the items that we use, such as plastic grocery bags and straws, utensils, bottled waters, jugs. And if you think about it, we can use reusable containers or containers made of glass for storing items instead. Yes, it's that simple, just by making a quick change. Small changes can lead to big changes. We already have at our disposal the option to use reusable cloth grocery bags. I use them, and I keep them stored in my trunk so they're ready for my next grocery run. I think that's pretty convenient too. Another way to reduce the use of plastics is to dispose of plastic properly. Just pick it up. If you've seen it thrown on the ground, pick it up and dispose of it. Set an example to others by not littering. Lastly, I think that the most important way to reduce the amount of plastic consumed is to recycle. Many of our communities already have in place a recycling project, usually through their waste management companies. You can start doing your share by contacting them. It's also important to vote for legislation that promotes the well-being of our environment. Many states, like New Jersey, Hawaii, and California, have joined the bandwagon and are implementing legislative bans on plastic use. According to a Fox News article, states propose legislation to fight plastics pollution. So get involved in politics and let your voice count. Call your local congressman and demand a new Green Deal that does something for our community and for our environment overall. So let's make the large corporations responsible for their contribution to the issue as well. Although plastic pollution of our oceans is a massive task to tackle, it can be done. It must be done, even if it's one little step at a time. There's no better time than now to start to reduce your own environmental footprint. Our entire existence truly does depend on it. And I just want to point out some of the pictures here. This photo here, to my far right, is of a turtle who is entangled in a plastic piece of can holders that's normally used for a 12-pack or a 6-pack of sodas. This picture